Alright, yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Xhistt, guys. Another video for the day. And of course, Dr. Monty's kind of memory trailer, or just him really talking in general, of course, did release today. Of course, it's going to be a late upload because, of course, I have school now. I get off like at 4, around 5 o'clock, and that just really limits my time, of course, making videos. And I do go to sleep kind of early now. So anyway, let's get right to it. So pretty much in the beginning, he says, this is it, the ether, the infinite, the reality of him actually kind of like spanning out, of course, like to a smaller version, and of course in a black background. Of course, we can only assume that he is talking about the frozen forest, of course, which our characters are talking, and we see them in this Dr. Monty little segment, of course, looking at him while he is talking to them. It, of course, goes on to say, beyond the world you know, beyond your perception, of course, kind of alluding to like him being a omnipotent being. And of course, it really doesn't seem like it. Of course, he kind of like an older man. He looks like he's kind of a homeless man. Of course, you know, he's wearing raggedy clothes with patches all over it. And one key detail I want to talk about is, of course, his gloves. These gloves with the fingers, of course, cut out, very similar to the weasel. And of course, I'll get onto that towards the end of the video. But my major thing, of course, is the red scarf.
But you can bet your bottom dollar Treyarch just haven't put this in for banter.
Of course, we get from various things in the Black Ops 3 terminal, and of course on the map Origins, kind of just flying on a post, which is very important, kind of alluding to Dr. Monty's been here ever since Origins. Of course, we have various things talking about that, and just so on from that. So of course, the crew kind of walks up, kind of turns around, and of course does start paying attention to him. He says, and these are very quotes from Gord Kobe itself, he says, things are going to get worse before they get better, kind of alluding to possibly that he's going to turn evil or something along the line. Something bad is going to happen. And also, I have a map theory for you guys, what the map's going to be like in DLC number 4, Revelations, and it kind of does hints towards, of course, this quote that he says things are going to get worse before they get better. So he goes on, which I believe he's talking to Richtofen about. He says, you changed the rules. And then Takeo looks down at the blood vials, kind of talking possibly to Richtofen, talking about, hey, you had this plan, we had a laid out plan, and you're going behind my back doing some other stuff, because he does already think kind of down to Richtofen that he has something scheming and he has some type of plan to, of course, possibly overtake him or something along the lines of that. And he's saying that you can't change a single thing, you can't change what's going to happen, which is just crazy. And Richtofen just looks down with an amazing shot, looking down at the summoning key, possibly going or just thinking about this plan that he's possibly going to be doing, possibly the plan that he's going to turn evil, or Dr. Monty's going to turn evil, which is very interesting. I just cannot wait to Revelations. And he says, he asked y'all, like, you know, he's talking to the crew to do the right thing, of course, possibly not going along with Richtofen's plan and Richtofen not doing his plan, which is, of course, just amazing. It just really does set the mood for Revelations, what's going to be going down. And I'm just really like confused why they released Dr. Monty's little trailer, and you know, it's pretty much just concluding to this big event in Revelations. And he goes on after he says do the right thing, he says do the right thing for everyone, kind of alluding to, you know, Samantha, Maxis, and the promise that Richtofen made to Maxis to, of course, go on along the thing with the plan, of course, save the world. And this is where it gets really interesting. It plays the Mob of the Dead changing the round music, which is actually one of my favorite musics from any zombies map so far, which is absolutely amazing. And it's what I was talking about with the weasel with the gloves without fingers, and of course it's possibly the weasel from Mob of the Dead, because it kind of has similar facial features and a bunch of stuff along the lines of that. But as, of course, is a theory, take that with a grain of salt. But anyway, this conclusion of the video. I've been recording for 5 minutes now. I'm probably going to be down to like 3 or 4, but like I was saying before, hope every single last one of you guys do, of course, enjoy this video, had an amazing day, and peace out.